Hey everyone, welcome back. We're playing some Nilah Janna again. This is the only deck I've really enjoyed lately. I'm still in Diamond 3 because I haven't played much at all over the past 2 weeks or so, maybe? 2 weeks? Maybe a little bit less than that, maybe like 10 days or so. But I just haven't really gotten a thrill out of the current meta. I don't find the Warden decks all that fun to play against. I don't enjoy the Wildfire decks. And even like the Teemo Yumi elusive decks aren't even my favorite type of aggro decks to play against. So overall, I was just kind of like, not really feeling it. But I really want to get back into it. So I'm kind of like forcing myself to find decks I enjoy. I tried playing other decks that I enjoy, like Caitlyn Swain wasn't very good. Gwen Caitlyn wasn't very good. And I'm like, okay, I'm just, you know what, Nilah John is still fine. I'm just going to play this, see how we do, get to Masters, and then maybe experiment a bit more. So yeah, I'm curious to see how this plays out. Give me 2 seconds. Whoops. I'm not really sure how the meta all intertwines. I just don't have enough experience on this patch quite yet to really feel like I'm mastered all the matchups. But I know we struggle against the Warden decks, and when I was last playing a whole bunch of Nilah Janna, it was literally just Warden decks, and so it just felt kind of miserable. I've tanked all the way down to Diamond 4 even, because I was just experimenting with a whole bunch of decks and it was not going well. But yeah, we'll get into it. I just, for whatever reason, this is the only deck that's really clicking with for me at the moment. And it's probably going to get nerfed pretty hard in the next patch, so I want to get some more time on it before it gets destroyed. I hope they don't destroy it. I like when most archetypes are viable. Even if it's not top tier anymore, I like just being able to play it. So, we'll see how we do. Jarvan Shen. I was trying to play a Zed deck, because the only good Zed decks at the moment, really, were like... I don't even know if I want to keep Howling Gale, because I don't have a good hand to like, get it pumped up easily. The only good Zed decks are like the weird anti-Wildfire decks, and I'm not a huge fan of that. I was trying to build like a Poppy deck, but in Standard, since obviously Poppy's not there anymore. So I was playing Zed Shen with like the Green Glade duo. What's the 1-mana 2/1? Elusive, but only gets elusive for that round. And then a whole bunch of the Demacia package, rather than the Noxian package of like Legion Saboteur, things like that. Instead I was playing Petrislate Broadwing, Fleet Feather Tracker, and Brightsteel Protector. You know, those cards that I really missed from back in the day. I don't think they have a way to get 2-mana barrier here, right? Because it's once an ally's been supported this round is when moral support becomes activated. Let's see what they do. I really hope I'm not about to get absolutely blown out here by a barrier. Okay, whew. That worked out pretty well. We get to kill their Broadwing, and we can open attack. Open attack to get Formula takes it down feels really good too. They could use Form Up, but if they use Form Up here, I think we're fine. We still got the trigger for Acorn. We got the Nilah Slipstream in deck. Ooh, that card is pretty interesting here. I was one of the games that like really got my gears grinding. I think we can ditch this Clockling. The 2 elusive damage, I don't know if it's good enough to kill them fast enough. Whereas we already have the Janna draws next turn, plus the Formula draws, and Slipstream eventually. I think we're good to get rid of the Clockling. One of the games that really grinded my gears was I was finally trying to play one of the Wildfire aggro decks, and I ran into an All-Seeing Oracle deck, but they had 2 of them active, and so the only fast or slow speed cards in your deck are Wildfire. So they had 2 1-mana counters to my Wildfires, and I had like 1 unit on board. I was like, I'm literally never winning, you know what I mean? I think I'd rather get Cloudwinder down here. Just get on board. Rather than Formula here. And the reason I didn't go with a Divine Whirlwind here, I'd rather be able to pop this next turn on our attack token if they try to use a barrier. Although I don't know if our Nilah's going to be able to level. We have 5 card draw. Maybe we can actually. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're pretty close. We would just have to find one more draw effect. I don't know. I think I'd rather look for like an Eye of the Storm here. I'll go here and then follow up with Howling Gale on the Blocking Badger Bear. Because we at least push 3 damage in the air here. We could we level Janna? Yeah, we could. That'd be a decent amount of damage. Pushing 6 damage that way. They might have... I can't think of the barrier spell that gives them lifesteal for the round. Spirit Refuge. So if I activate that, maybe counting the damage at this point in the game is a little preemptive. Premature. Oh, shoot. This might not go well. If they have the Oracle for Howling Gale, I didn't think about that. Because if they had the choice, they always would have chosen Howling Gale. Is it ever worth it to overwrite anything here? Probably not. I'll probably just swing in with everything. And everything besides our champions. And just whatever they block, I can replace it with the Lookout. Am I willing to throw us away into the Badger Bear? I guess I should just force them to have it, right? Because they're going to have it at some point this game. Make them have it. I don't get why you're emoting this. Like, it's kind of clear. You have to choose one of 3 fast or slow spells in my deck. Like, I only run so many. You know what I mean? Or like, I don't know. I find emotes funny when they're used to like... I guess I'll overwrite this now. Or like I said, I think I'll just attack with something. I'll just get damage on one of their units. Or they just take 3 damage face. Okay. Then I don't think I need the card draw right now. Like at this round start. I think I can just let this go. Because we already have so many cards and card advantage in hand. The next time we play a reduced spell shall level. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I wasn't expecting Jarvan, but... I think we're still okay.
Nah, not a chance.
If I play this Janna's Eye of the Storm, she'll become a 5/5? I mean, I don't even need to do that. I can't just block like this.
You shall not assail them. The time for calm has passed. Now the tempest awakens.
Ooh, I like that card. That looks pretty good here. They can't kill us. With, we could go either. I'm just worried if they have a form up, we can't still kill. I could go Eye of the Storm, Mystic Shot. It seems kind of risky. I don't want to give them a leveled Jarvan though. I guess technically we could kill him this turn. Janna or Nilah will level next turn. Knock Jarvan down to 3. I guess I should pop barrier, huh? I'll go for it. I'll risk losing this next Janna.
What terrorizes you? Take me to them.
Form up still leaves Jarvan vulnerable. Yeah, okay, I was just gonna say, if Jarvan dies this turn, we can probably develop next turn. I think we're good to develop next turn. Into Tide Dancer.
Lie ahead, little one. Can I count on you?
I'm a little worried if they main deck Cataclysm though, right? I guess I'll play Acorn. We're going to be drawing a ton of cards still. We'll have 10 mana to work with.
Let this draft guide your hand. Swift, strong, she cuts the tongue.
Okay, that was really good. So now we have 2 burst speed spells to get Tide Dancer activated. And we're pushing a lot of elusive damage as well. Not that it matters if they all have Brash, I suppose. Because they'd have to like pre-apply barrier to stop the Nilah strike.
Do not feel. Think.
I think I'll play... What do I want to do here? Vikrash gives us 3 mana to work with still. I think that's fine. I don't think this matters. I'll just play Vikrash. And then we can go the burst speed, slipstream, Formless Blade. I wonder if we can kill them here. Again, they'd have to pre-apply Spirit's Refuge. But when they do, I can just Formless Blade whatever they apply it for. They could have like a single combat, of course. That could still do something. Ooh, that's really good. I mean, I guess I don't have the tech with this one. It gives them a harder time to try to use Spirit's Refuge. They could, like, pump with a form up. That would work. That wouldn't save them, but it would...
We walk between realms.
Yeah, like, that doesn't do anything because that doesn't give them health. They'd have to have a single combat, but that doesn't do anything. It won't save them enough. That was an interesting game, I thought. Nilah plus Janna, pretty good. And Tide Dancer, I guess. I hope our opponent's okay. Did the new patch notes come out yet? I saw the stream was today, I think, but I don't know if the actual notes came out. Alright, GG. I saw the community card kitchen card. That one looks pretty cool. I'll give you guys a scroll through of my profile real quick to show you what decks I've been playing that I have not done well. I had like over almost 40 games. I had like a 30% win rate. I was like miserable. Caitlyn Gwen, this is the one I uploaded probably like close to a year ago, but obviously in Standard now, there are a few cards that had to rotate out, like Withering Wail. This card plays cards like Despair. I put in 2 Costagriff and removed 1 Conductor of the Mist and replaced 1 slot of Withering Wail. And we have 2 Formulas. That's a new card from the last time. Still running Ledros, and I added 1 copy of Ruination for the Warden decks. I tried Caitlyn Swain, I tried Fizz Samiran Nami, Gwen Zed, Nora. I was playing a lot of Darkness. That did not go well. Scouts didn't go so great. Was not the best time overall. Obviously, that's partially my fault for trying to experiment with poopy decks, but alright, I still haven't seen anything about the new patch notes quite yet. Okay, it was... Oh, okay, it's October 9th. Gotcha. So we don't know yet. Nasus Senna. Well, we can try... I think I'll do this then if I'm going to go turn 2-drop, 3-drop. Vic Rash is weak to Quietus, but he gets the Slipstream. And a matchup like this is going to be pretty grindy, I'd imagine. We have a ton of Soul Harvest targets as well. So, like, eventually our Nilah or our Janna are going to be exposed to it, because even when they're leveled, they only have 3 power. I guess you could argue the upside of getting Nilah 1 free attack there isn't amazing. And you could say just take the Miriam in that case.
How about the party trick?
I never know what to do in situations like this. Because I feel like I'm just throwing her under the bus for another Soul Harvest.
Protect them.
Ooh, I like that guy.
I'm here in Janna's name.
Ah. I'm so sorry. She's a great embarrassment. I think I'll end around. Ugh. I don't even know why I try. She's so wild. Stop it! If I go Formula, we can have 6 mana left over to play Cloudwinder, plus a double triggered Howling Gale. Stop it! So 4 damage? I guess that's enough to kill a Senna. But not Nasus. If they have Nasus, we're kind of just dead anyway. Warren Eradication is a little annoying, but this is pretty alright for us, I think. This is about as good of an outcome as I could have hoped for. If they use like a quicksand here... Oh, really? I'll use a Mystic Shot on that. We push a lot of damage with this guy over the next few rounds, probably, if they're trying to force plays like this. I definitely just need to keep up an option to remove Senna. Getting double darkness is pretty good for them. Ooh, double Nilah is good too. Yep, I'll end the round. No need to force the issue there. Because Eradication's a little spooky. Ruination's a little spooky. I'm kind of running into a Ruination. If they play Ruination next turn, though, 9, 10, 11, 12, they'll have 3 mana left. I think I can rebuild into 3 mana next turn. Or, yeah, I have to be wary that if they play Senna, I have to kill her next turn. Because otherwise they would be able to pass the turn and then play Ruination on my attack turn.
For the wicked, for the dead, I bring rest.
I could just waste a Formless Blade here. I don't know what to do. I don't know. What was the... Was there something better there? Because right now, if they throw out Runeterra, oh yeah, that's pretty good for us, I'd say. We get to keep Nilah alive. And I can just do this. That leaves me 4 mana. So I can get Cloudwinder down as well. Sure. And I don't mind having a Nilah shoved into my deck. Now I'm just gonna... Also, using Formless Blade there instead of Mystic Shot lets me go Mystic Shot to face. Wait, how did she level? Oh, gotcha. I literally didn't even know her level up condition. I don't know why.
Let's go again.
What is joy to you, brother? True joy.
Alright, we're pushing 11 damage on the open.
Beauty of life.
That seems good enough. Okay, so that's 4 burn damage. 6 burn damage, sweet. That's absolutely an open attack. Wow, that's actually pretty painful. I'll look for like an Eye of a Storm. I think we only run 1 copy. Heck yeah, dude. That was a good draw. We should be able to just burn them out then. No red negation. Alright, GG. I'm literally gonna have to hire an editor just to edit out the dog barks. Does anybody play Disney or Arcana? Just an open-ended question. I mean, it's a yes or no question, but open to anybody. Momentary panic as I check my microphone. My OBS has a little icon I didn't notice before, and I was freaking me out for a second. What is this? Targon? Lunar Cultist is a 2-drop. I don't know if that's what they'd be playing here, though. I'm gonna assume we can get a decent Nilah attack in.
Ours is the one true light. Follow the horizon.
Ah, innocence may be the greatest joy of all.
I think I'm fine if they run out of a blank Pale Cascade here. Our hand's looking a little weak. I kind of would prefer the Slipstream. The first Nilah's probably not winning us the game ever anyway, you know what I mean? Plus, at 1 HP, this guy can't ever attack nor pull sharks either. Seems good to me. In that case, if I was expecting a Pale Cascade, I should have probably attacked with Master Lookout, saying you can take the free 1-for-1 trade if you want.
Devotion to battle.
Or if you do go for the Pale Cascade play, then I at least get to push 2 damage.
Go on then.
I'm a little curious what's going on here.
I'm here in Janna's name.
Oh, it's a Siren Song deck. I haven't seen that in a while. I was literally just thinking, there are a whole bunch of effects like this in the game now. There's a Siren Song, grant something everywhere, +1/+1. The Elemental spell, grant like all elemental spells 1 extra damage. And
Do the kids still do so?
Unleash Spirits.
Wait, you? Oh,
Spirits
I
Unleashed?
love that.
What's Spirits Unleashed? Is that a different card from a different game? The one that you'd play in Plunder decks. That's a little annoying. I'll be honest. I'm not happy about that. I don't even know if I'm supposed to attack here. I think I'll just updraft this blowback. The blowback looks kind of meh at the moment.
Gotta find what I need.
Perhaps the answer lies in others, not yourself.
I'll try to dig for a Nilah. She'll be leveled soon. Never mind. Or the Tide Dancer.
May your blessings upon me ease the pain of others.
Feel the breeze and know you have my favor.
I would take. I don't even know what I'm looking for. Nilah's pretty good, but she's not leveled quite yet. Tide Dancer. Now that's a really interesting one. I might just slam that. Tide Dancer plus Nilah is 6, and then 3. We'd have to burn the Slipstream. But we push a lot of damage. I think it's worth it. Oh, heck yeah, dude. Now we don't even have to burn that Slipstream. Oh, because I was thinking Nilah's Formless Blade is still just 1 mana, so that's fine. Cool. We're kind of wasting a lot of units, but I think that's kind of whatever.
Wanna have some fun? War is no game, soldier, but yeah, okay.
I sense such
Adorable.
joy within you, but also pain. There is joy even in pain sometimes, Janna. My vortex shall consume you.
Nilah's close to leveling. I really love the Nilah Bilgewater theme. I'm a big fan of Bilgewater overall. I don't like the pike. I combine pike and lurk perk, the pike stuff, but like Gangplank and Twisted Fate, and what are some other good Bilgewater champions? Misfortune. I really enjoy a lot of those decks, and the poppy, bright, vibrant colors of the Nilah package really hit my fancy. Like, look at this. What is this? This is adorable. I love this dude. Oh. Why not? What do they have in their hand? I'm curious to see what they'd be doing here, though, because you could have... Why hush this? You cut off 2 HP instead of granting your Fizz 3 HP, you know what I mean? Like, he'd be granted more offense and still have an extra HP. We might just die this turn, though.
Bless the faithful and sear them.
Joyful and swift.
Well, those are good draws, actually. I'm actually not sure if our Mystic or Miriam can choose not to select an option, because that way we could level up Janna here. They're not pushing enough damage to threaten me with Fizz, so I'm just gonna have to block everything else, which I think should be fine. I'll block here, get rid of this as a brash blocker, keep Tide Dancer at 2 HP, throw away Lookout. See what they do. Just go Mystic Shot Face to level up Janna. Okay. Because they're not a rally deck, right? Like, unless they run Blood in the Water. Oh, you have to choose. Well, I guess I have to choose this then. That should be fine.
In you, I see my will made manifest.
Oh, that's still a good draw.
Behold the power of the seventh seal.
Interesting that you can't choose to not select. Oh, because Janna doesn't level now. That's still okay, hopefully. Oh, that's not good. I can just rip this and hope they don't have a spell to respond, because I need to kill them with elusives next turn.
My tempest shall punish.
Janna's pretty much lethal. I don't like this card. This is one of my least favorite cards in the game, just thematic-wise. I don't enjoy the gameplay particularly much, but...
The Zephyr heralds
Okay.
the squall.
This guy can't block Brash, but this can. We're just hoping to push 3 Nexus damage elusive. Put them down to 2, and then they can't block all of our units.
By my wind
They have to block Nilah with the Zolani.
rise.
Like, if they have a Hush, again, they still have to block... They have to block 3 of our units. They go down to 3 just from Nilah, so they have to block all 3 of these.
Your guidance.
Oh, tricky. I can go like this. Now, I'm curious how I'm supposed to even attack with these two. If we attack like this, we go put these guys down to 1 HP. They can't block Nilah. They're forced to block here. Then we have exactly lethal here if they don't have anything else useful with this card. But in that case, if they block here, we're killing them here anyway. They heal for 3 if they somehow live through here, and we're only dealing 2. But they can block that for free anyways. So I don't think I'm supposed to attack with these two. We have a lot of outs this way too. Next turn if we draw 2 cards and we also have slipstreams in our deck. Good game. Alright, close one.
Even this is bliss. With wind in our sails, onward.
Alright, let's squeeze in one more real quick. Quinn. I like this hand a lot. I think I might pitch 1 Nilah. Do I need double removal spell? Howling Gale is just so nice for trying to kill Gwen on turn 4. Mystic Shot can save Nilah from a Broadwing or pick off a Fleet Feather Tracker or something like that. I wonder if that's the right keep. Maybe that's a little over the top. I'm not sure. You know, I don't listen to much music. I have like one playlist that I listen to. It's like pretty similar, kind of like electronic dance, indie dance, future bass. But it's a very small playlist when you consider I made it in like 2016, and I very rarely add songs to it. But I'm kind of sick of my own music. I want to figure out some other kind of music to listen to. And there are a whole bunch of, I work at a grocery store, and we'll alternate playlists now and then. A lot of it is like old 80s, 90s, early 2K pop. A lot of stuff I don't enjoy. That just gets really stuck in my head and obnoxious. But the One Assistant Manager changes it every now and then to like a much more enjoyable, like modern alternative station. And I found this fun genre called folk pop. F-O-L-K pop, folk pop. And it's so fun. I've really been enjoying it. And I have this one song stuck in my head, and I'm like,
Don't be nervous.
I need to get out of my head though, because now I'm starting to get sick of the own new songs I've picked out.
Elation and water.
I'm not the biggest fan of the current meta, even though like I don't even know why. I don't have a disdain for the Warden decks and the Wildfire decks as I did like pre-nerf Kaisa. But it's just I'm like, ugh, when I queue up a lot of times I'm just like, I'm not having total fun with this. But I do find it really interesting how the meta evolves. I haven't seen many Volibear decks at all lately. It's all low to the ground stuff like the Freljord decks that are kind of aggressive in the early game and still have Warden as a top end. Or Jarvan Alawi, which can just totally steamroll you. Like, whatever happened to the, what was it, the Cosmic Call decks aren't really a thing in Standard. You don't see too much Volibear anymore. Even like the Nidalee decks I haven't run into all that often. But yeah, well, I hope you guys enjoyed. That was a pretty successful stream. Honestly, I'm pretty happy. I have not won that many games lately, so that was a little bit of a confidence boost for me. And like I said, this is like just my favorite deck at the moment. I hope you guys don't mind when I kind of replay the same decks, because I don't really enjoy the meme decks as much. I just don't find them as enjoyable to play or watch. I kind of enjoy that thrill of feeling like this is like the peak competitive metagaming and trying to find the best stuff. I just like that's the type of card gaming I enjoy the most. And so this is just the deck that I've had the most success with and that I've enjoyed the most. Both the actual gameplay and I just like love the artwork, which is always a big sell for me. So yeah, well, I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry for not uploading a video in a while. Like I said, I just wasn't really feeling it, but I want to get back into it. So with the patch coming up, hopefully that'll keep me motivated to hit Masters then before the new patch comes out so we can experiment with some new stuff. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.